This video is over a topic I've been researching for one of my classes, and the title of the research is The Levels of Arsenic, Lead, Mercury, and Pressure Present in Coal Ash Dump Sites in Eastern Kentucky. The main focus for this research is on the effects of coal ash in water and whether arsenic, lead, or mercury are present and how the pressure changes due to the presence of coal ash. The abstract of this research is coal ash has been a problem facing poor and minority communities across the U.S. for years. With the changes facing the EPA from the new administration, they are facing even more dangers than they were in the past. The people who live near the coal ash ponds deserve to be informed about the dumping and the effects it has on the water. This research looks into the changes in the levels of pressure, lead, mercury, and arsenic in 3 coal ash ponds in eastern Kentucky over the course of a year, with the hopes of keeping the people informed and safe. Therefore, I hypothesize that the coal ash ponds should have greater monitoring for any increase of built-up pressure, and that the levels of arsenic, lead, and mercury within the water are better monitored and regulated so that the population's health will not be as greatly affected by their presence in the water supply. The timeline that we are looking at for this research is to first get a team together that will be used to help gather the readings and work on the data. And leading up to the start of this research, each member will be trained over the different methods that will be used. And so the first thing that we will do after that is to find at least 3 affected water sources in the eastern Kentucky area and to have tests run on them for the period of 1 year. Each week, 3 days a week, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, samples will be taken in 3 different places at the locations. The samples will be taken at the dump site itself, in the middle of the body of water, and at the opposite end of the body of water. Proper sample taking techniques will be adhered to, making sure that the samples are not corrupted. While the samples are being collected, a barometer will be used to measure the pressure at these same locations, using the same sample taking guide as the water samples. Tests will be run on the off days and on during the remaining time on the days the samples are taken, and the data will be inputted into an Excel sheet so that the graphs that they form can be adjusted and the data can be clearly presented. For the presence of mercury, cold vapor atomic absorption spectrometry will be used. For the presence of arsenic, hydride generation quartz furnace atomic absorption spectrometry will be used. For the presence of lead, atomic absorption spectrometry will be used. Averages of the data will be found at the end of the year, and the graphs will be used to compare the data and the changes that might occur during that time period. The averages will be used to compare the data from all 3 locations with each other to find out which areas are more at risk and to be able to use that data in the future to determine the danger of these levels of metal to the communities that they are near. And once every month on the first Sunday, the group will come together and discuss the data that they have obtained so far, mainly just getting a day off to spend with other people going through what they are going through. This research is valuable because there are many health risks present from arsenic, lead, and mercury in water, and because they would be in water, they have a faster method of harming people. These metals are present from the dumping of coal ash into nearby bodies of water, and along with the presence of these metals, there is pressure built up from the reactions occurring in the water, gradually building over time and turning the calm water into a ticking time bomb, basically. The built-up pressure, once released, can cover an area of around 300 acres with billions of gallons of sludge. The results found will help the people who live in the areas near these coal ash ponds, helping them to be aware of the dangers they are facing from the occurrence of coal ash dumping. With the people being more informed of the components within their water, the choice of putting themselves at risk by drinking the water is in their own hands. With the people being more informed about the risks they face from the water, kept at a level that they can understand, the health problems that occur because of the presence of these metals can be dramatically decreased. So that is my research, and really it's explaining how the presence of these metals can be highly dangerous towards people, and how they are extremely, extremely harmful in the environment as well. And so, with this research being done and the presence of these metals being tested for, it should be able to help better inform the people in these communities and just other people in general to better know what is going on with our environment and what all is happening. The best thing I feel like to do would be to inform people, and that is what this would be doing, is informing people of the dangers they might be in. And I feel like it would be best to do this kind of research so it would be in the best interest of our state, since Kentucky is known for its coal mining, along with its horse racing and its bluegrass. But because we are known so much for mining in the eastern part of our state, I feel like it would be better for us to know more about it and know more about the effects that it has on us. And this research would help to do that. So that is all I have for you today. Hope you are more informed about coal ash and what it is, and I hope you get curious, and I hope you want to learn more about it, because that's what this is for, is to make you want to know more. So that is all. Have an awesome day, and God bless. Bye.